Jonesy was pregnant twice last week.
It was disastrous. I had too much work to do.
Can I use the scarifier on buffalo or just stick to dethatching? What is the best way to get into turf management or into the lawn care game? I enjoy working on lawn and I have looked into courses, but I have no idea what direction to head. Do we have a Lawnhub Facebook fans page?
Like a group? No. Can you imagine trying and monitor that? That'd be a free
Moderate,
fall. Yeah,
if
moderate.
you may. Oh, got crickets. That's new.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
I honestly don't get a lot of joy in life anymore.
But the soundboard
This is
is
so
one.
good. Oh, you know why? You don't have a turf. Oh no, you don't need a turf qualification to have a YouTube channel. I thought it was that. I thought it might be you.
You know what? It's funny you say that, right, Clint? Because,
I don't say anything that you're going to regret.
well, I've been told that my experiences don't have credibility because I don't have a piece of paper.
Maybe we need to synchronize our eating. I'll talk and you eat. And then you talk and I'll eat. I'll do the talking for now. So, my head hurts. You know why? I haven't had alcohol for 3 days. My body's going through this like epic withdrawal. So, definitely a boy. Nah, it's not a boy. It's a girl. No. Fucking hell, Brandon. Where do I look at my questions, Kira? On Restream it? All right, so Kira's mixing solo today. Dylan's off scouting new talent at... I'm not even going to finish that sentence.
Smart.
Do you think we'll get a live caller today?
Look, as much as it was enjoyable, hope not. There was a lot going on that last phone call. Come on, Jared. What is it?
Who cares? If he doesn't want to tell us, then we're not fucking playing that game anymore. All right, so we got eyeballs on the podcast. Do we need to finish early today, or you're all good?
No, I'm all good.
Cool. Talk about something. I need to eat my ice cream.
So, if you've been watching us on the socials this week, you would have known that we had a very exciting piece of machinery set up, being our liquid bottling plant and our labelling machine. I did make note yesterday that it is still a little bit labour intensive, but it is far less labour intensive than what we're currently doing. And then once we move to our new warehouse in November, this thing's going to be set up on a production line, and it is going to make sure that we do not meet people's demands. And it's very exciting. A lot of things have happened this week, actually, and Clint and I spoke about it yesterday. Like, we haven't even been able to stop and like celebrate the small wins, but we've had 3 major achievements in the last 2 or 3 days.
Can we talk about them? I think we can talk about the trademark.
Yeah.
All right, you tell me about that. I'm going to eat my ice cream.
He's going to eat his ice cream. So the trademark in the US has now been finalised and approved. So that was a large hurdle that we were facing. And then what was because that was supposed to be like start of the year sort of thing.
Sorry.
Wasn't it? Like,
I wasn't laughing at that. I was laughing that Brandon was like, it's a boy, Brandon Jr., and Daryl wrote Brendan.
Oh, yeah. Someone's been calling him Brad recently as well. I think people know it now, and then it just knows that it gets to him.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, so what happened is we registered the trademark. Our trademark history goes way back. We had issues with trademarking here in Australia because one of the large fertilizer companies in Australia, well, worldwide actually. I got someone from New York calling me. I wonder if this is related to the trademark.
Wouldn't that
like legit?
Wouldn't that be funny?
When we first registered the trademark, actually, our Shopify website was showing views in New York. So I imagine that the company that was either doing the trademark or that was thinking about disputing the trademark was New York based.
Yeah.
But anyway, that didn't happen, and we're all good. So we now own the logo in South or in Australia. I think New Zealand. Did I say that right?
UK.
The UK.
Spain?
I don't know. I think the Madrid Protocol is just a name more than a thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so we own the trademark, so it's all good. We can start selling fertilizer in the US once we sort out all of the other things that we need to do to sell fertilizer in the US. Someone's just asked a question saying, how much are the t-shirts? How's that for some shameless sales?
What are they? $30 now?
$29.95, unless you use a discount code and you get it cheaper. I hope we've got stock. We generally stay up with that kind of stuff.
Well, can I be honest?
Well,
the
no,
shirts-
lie to me, fuckhead.
The shirts that
Talk for a while.
we currently have in stock, we've had for about 18 months. So
Oh,
that's
really?
that's how long. That's how much merch we sell. So I'm probably due for another order, but I wouldn't say it's so much of a, have to get.
Good day, guys, and Dylan.
Who's that? Gaysbrook or
Mumbles.
Mumbles. That's funny. Yes, and then one of the other exciting things was the machinery. So obviously if you're watching us, you're probably aware of us. So make sure you hit that follow button because if
It's a really hard ice cream.
It's one thing to see these things in TV and like on those shows at like 12 o'clock at night,
Like Undercover Boss.
like how it's made. Undercover Boss. Next week. But to actually see this machine in the flesh, putting these labels on, and I can't wait to see the capper, if I'm being honest. That's going to be quite exciting. And then obviously the fact that this machine's driven by air is quite fascinating. I'm obviously not a part of that world, which we obviously are now, so I had no idea how things run on air like that. So that was pretty interesting and cool to watch.
Pretty cool. I've probably got time for another bite.
We had we had a gentleman, Luke. He worked with us briefly, and now he's working in the mines. But he came back today, and thank the Lord that he did, because he was able to.
Which Lord was that?
I don't know, fucking any Lord. He's very manly, and he knows how to do things intricately as well. So he was able to get this machine running primo, because it did require a bit of work to get going.
Everyone is saying hello all, and Dylan. Nathan Skaysbrook said Mr. Mumbles is also me. Nathan, I got a surprise for you.
Did Josie tell you what she sent?
No, I don't want you to say it either,
Okay. That's
because
fine.
it's a surprise. But Nathan, it's his birthday soon, and he bought some stuff. I didn't get to the chat quick enough, but he asked for a discount code, and we just ignored it, which is what I've trained them to do. But when I saw that it was you, I was like, oh, fuck, I need to do that. And I was going to give you a discount code. The one that I created on the podcast 3 or 4 weeks ago is still sitting there.
Someone used it this week.
And that's good. We've added something to your order to say happy birthday and thank you for your continued support of the podcast. So you were not forgotten, you were just overlooked for a little while. Bearded Sith polos instead of shirts next time, Jonesy. Our audience probably aren't classy enough to not go anywhere that needs to wear a collar, I don't think.
I've also mentioned this before, but merch and Lawnhub is not like, we'll get something in and it will sit there for ages. And I'm not even joking. Those shirts that we've got out the back have been there here for 18 months. So maybe.
But I don't want to buy it.
That's right. I don't want to buy it.
If only someone came up with an idea about a merch bucket.
Yeah, if only. Lol.
All right, Matthew Kennedy, sensible question. Hey guys, I sent a question in through Insta. I hope you haven't missed it. I'll go there now, bro. We'd like to talk a bit of schmack to get started before the audience starts to warm up. There's a few eyes on the podcast now, so we'll get into the show at 3 o'clock. So in 46 minutes, we are going to draw the winner of the last of these Greenworks scarifiers. The one who was won last week, or that was not sent out by Jonesy, because Jonesy's not good at doing his job.
Yep.
But he's good at doing everyone else's job. So that's all that really matters at the moment. So I need to find how to do this. Questions. Here we go. So that was sent through Lawnhub Speedos. Jesus.
Oof.
Around a 20-second delay on PooTube and Facebook. Yeah, I think that's normal. Do you guys get anything for tooth extraction and that 2-Panadine 4 every 4 hours won't fix? I do. All right, so we had a question come through saying, did you get my question? Where is it? Come on, Clint. You're better than this. Here, Matthew Kennedy. Hey, guys, I sent a question through Insta. I hope you haven't missed it. So we've got 3 questions. None of them are from someone called Matthew Kennedy. So I'm just going to read the first one. And we'll walk. Oh, I'm not going to read that one. I'm not going to read that one.
I'm intrigued now.
I will read it. It just didn't need to be answered straight away. So the first question is Jed Venture. Best fertilizer for kikuyu without overfeeding. I've heard you suggest Got Laid. I'm located in South Australia.
Yep. Well, then you've answered your own question there beautifully. So,
Cut it out a bit.
huh? Oh, yeah, Clint's eating. Yes, Got Laid. So, Got Laid, I used, and I know I've said this before and I cop shit for it, but at my old man's place, I used Got Laid for a season, had some really good results. I didn't see that we had that surge growth. Plus, Got Laid's coating's a little bit different, so it's not so much of a, fast and controlled. It's more of a balanced release. So, it's like I've said before, it's probably best round, all round our best, probably analysis fertilizer, more balanced.
Okay, thanks for that. That was great. Good answer. I didn't listen. The reason I didn't read the other one because it was about dogs, but Vithi, which might be this person, said, any suggestion on reducing lawn yellowing from dogs' bathroom breaks or glypho piss?
Glypho piss, yes. Actually, in the YouTube video that we released on Wednesday, was it Wednesday?
Link it up.
We're at my place and I do a little stint, a little spill on that area of.
I'll be honest, haven't watched it.
That's all right, but I know YouTube's not our strong point, but it got some pretty good views and comments pretty early, which was good for our channel. But
You're too late. Too late to the tube.
Basically, roots and shoots, bit of water, and Clint also likes to run an irrigation cycle in the morning.
Yeah, just a short one, 2 or 3 minutes. Matthew, you can just write your question here. There's only 3 questions, and the last one, second prize, 200 shirts. The last question on the Instagram was, does the side quester get a beer allowance?
That'd be up to your...
No. I need my side questers to being able to drive.
Yeah, at all times.
Because I won't be. Is the Solo 421 fertilizer spreader 9 kilo page sample applications treating parking lot islands? Jesus. I'll read this question. Is it on the Solo... Oh, it's a response. Sample applications treating parking lot islands. Anyway, that's not for the podcast. He had a boy! I don't know if that's not meant to be public or not, but it is now. Fucking A. That's relevant. He already has 2 girls.
Jesus. His face yesterday, because we were talking.
It said girl.
It said girl. Played me.
It said girl.
I feel used.
That's cool.
That is cool.
That is really cool.
He'll love that. Congratulations, Jared.
Good work, Jared. Now, I think it might be time to book in one of those snips.
If you can.
Get it sorted. Because, Jared's one of those humans that doesn't hesitate to make babies. He just look at you and you get pregnant.
Yeah.
Jonesy was pregnant twice last week.
It was disastrous. I had too much work to do.
Okay. Let's do some more questions. So that's everything from Instagram. And am I on the screen, Kira?
Is that Solo 421 comment got to do with like salt or something?
No,
like
it was a question.
salt?
No, it was a question. I think it was about. It was in the chat. So, he wrote Easter egg on the website. Do you want to read it and see if it's right?
I don't even know what that is, but no.
That's not it. Okay, sorry. So this is it was a conversation that we're having on Instagram. They suggested that the Easter egg on the website was a weed and feed pack page, product FAQs, 3rd question down, you call NSFW bow and arrow. That's just an error.
That is an error. Our laziness.
You know, fun fact, there's bow and arrow on shelf at WaterPro.
Yes, they have a few boxes.
I sold one today for $30. I was like, no one's going to buy this shit. I can do it for you for half price. He's like, oh, that'd be good, man. So, yeah. I told Chris just to get rid of the rest of it. He goes, oh, some people like to they ask for it. I'm like, well, you need to educate those people. Yeah, it says, is it on the Solo? So he asked a question about something.
But no.
Oh,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah, I
Oh, he's trying to find the. Yeah, so he goes, is it on the Solo 421 fertilizer spreader 9 kilo page sample applications treating parking lot islands?
No.
No. Okay, cool.
But I think that might have to do with Solo
He
421.
would have just copied it off their website.
Yeah, whether
Like
it might
real-
be a
real class act.
salt application or something. That's what, when you said that, that's what I first thought. But
Where's this? Your house?
It is out the back.
Cherry blossoms and shit.
That's a nectarine tree.
Cherries.
Yeah.
Yeah, big Aussie cherries.
Yeah. No, I got them out the front.
Oh,
That's
nice.
out the back. Yeah, I lost a magnolia during winter though. So we used where
Have you tried looking where you had it last?
Yeah. So let me rephrase that. It passed away. It's no longer living.
Went to tree heaven.
It did go to tree heaven.
Nathan Skaysbrook would like to know what Jared's pronouns for his baby. Fucking calm down, mate. That baby will choose its sex when it's older. All right? Everyone putting their fucking shit on that. Okay. Nathan Skaysbrook, I bought a piece of shit secondhand garden line corded scarifier / dethatcher because I wasn't lucky enough to win. We've got another chance today, bro. Fucking
That'd
calm
be
down.
so funny.
And I think he's got 3 entries because he bought 2 air fresheners and he bought some fertilizer yesterday.
Who's that? Skaysbrook.
Skaysbrook.
Yeah, I think he bought a gift card as well that he's...
Well, as far as I can see, he's only got 3 orders attached to his name because I looked this morning.
Maybe
But
it
I might be
wasn't-
wrong. I've been wrong
maybe
before.
it wasn't him.
I've done some horrible things in recruitment.
He sent me an email and I was going to reveal it in the podcast, but may as well do it now.
I think I just need to start drinking alcohol again.
Here you go.
My brain
Yeah.
hurts.
So he bought a $10 gift card, Nathan Skays. So for our fans watching and to get in the draw, here you go. Is that focused?
That's his code.
That's the code.
Well,
He
no one's
said-
used it yet.
He said, give it away.
Oh, be quick, people, because if you do it in the next 40 minutes, you'll be in the draw.
Kira's going to work her magic. Sorry, I got fucking the shakes. Been working too hard.
I've got to ask you a question. Adam wants to know, it says, party hole, should Adelaide Oval have a Ben Manetti statue installed?
Fuck. You know, it's a miracle that the Redbacks, I'm sorry, but the Redbacks have pulled off some really big wins early on in the seasons for the last 3 or 4 years, and then they just go and they disappear. Because that's not the first game he's won for the Redbacks.
I thought it was a football question, so there you go.
Manenti, he's a.
I was like, I don't know this guy.
And he can smack a few runs very quickly as well. But
Well, you have to these days.
yeah.
Cricket's changed, mate. Cricket's evolved over the last couple of decades, and you can't just come in now and just be a designated bowler. You just won't need big spots for you.
That's right. That we actually spoke about that. Like, how old am I? 30. Yeah, about when I was 14, 16 years ago. We started talking about that. Like, you can't be just a bowler or a batter. You have to have at least 2 of the ingredients to be a good cricketer.
Kira's spelt Kira as well, Thomas. She's not sensitive about it, but I thought I'd point that out. Yes, well done, Jared. Corey will get back to work. I'm guessing Corey and Daniel know each other. There's no valuable questions in here at all, so I guess we'll just stop the podcast. Where do the valuable questions come through? It's all just banter from these fucking...
Love to see it, though.
Here we go. Adam Roy Schmidt from YouTube. G'day, lads. Is Spartan safe for my box hedge garden beds? Freeling water hens for life.
Yes. Yes, so long as the...
What the fuck is a water hen?
Yep. I'm assuming it's one of those nice, like lily, maybe.
It's not a bird?
Might be. It might actually just be a bird.
Or is it the mascot for the Freeling something?
Nah, Freeling the redlegs.
What's a water hen?
Anyway, Spartan is fine so long as the box hedges are established. That's
Freeling water hens. Wetlands?
There's a wetlands there, but
There's no Freeling water hens.
I'm not sure about that one. It's
Okay.
either obviously a plant or a bird, I think. You're right.
What? For life. Nathan Skaysbrook said, Mr. Mumbles is also me. And Sith says, praise the Sith Lord.
Praise the Sith Lord.
Thomas Nisbet Smith says, afternoon team. And Adam wants to know if we've got anything for tooth extraction that 2 Panadine for every 4 hours won't fix. Crush them up, bro.
Endone.
OxyContin. OxyContin's the... if I was going to come back as anything, I'd come back as OxyContin.
Sith Lord. What's the rules in Star Wars? There can only be 2 Siths.
The rules in Star Wars? I don't know.
There must only be 2 Siths. Is that right?
Fitted caps go quick. We didn't sell them. We gave them away. I think that Sith's still on. I actually found your hat. I thought I asked you if you wanted the hat, and you said no. Because I got 3. 2. I'm not wearing one, am I?
No. The one in your left hand's used.
Yeah, that's all right. I reckon Sith's the kind of guy that likes to smell people's used things.
Oh, yuck.
You're right, Kira. Kira thought that was funny. Got her.
Where is Dylan? Sorry? Do we talk about that?
I can tell you the honest answer. I can tell you a funny answer.
So he was scouting talent.
Yeah, so he's over in the Philippines trying to find people to work in his next film. It's the only country where people that age are allowed to do it.
Oh, fuck.
But he's at the Master Landscapers of South Australia event filming content as part of a service that
nursery.
we provide at Heine's Nursery out at Burton, which is where I'm going next.
Yes.
Before I go find my kids and drop them off and then go home. My head hurts. Next week's main prize should be 100 shirts. That's what Sith reckons.
What would someone
Second
do?
prize should be 200 shirts.
What would someone do with 200 Lawnhub t-shirts?
Probably sell them on lawnhubmerch.com. So Nathan Skatesbrook did start asking about, I've bought a piece of shit secondhand garden line corded scarifier to Thatcher because I wasn't lucky enough to win one. And I'm okay with this. Obviously not, because he fucking mentions it all the time. But can I use the scarifier on buffalo or just stick to dethatching?
No, you can use it. You can. Just don't go to full dirt spec.
Never go full dirt?
Dirt. Never go full dirt on buffalo. So
Who said that? Robert Downey Jr.?
yeah, sure.
Or was it Jack Black? What a classic.
Oh, goodness.
Daniel Pittman. Oh, sorry.
Nah, you can. Just got to be mindful. And, you know, there's videos and stuff on YouTube and Facebook and all that about, you know, people scarifying and scalping buff back to dirt. But I personally wouldn't do it. I wouldn't risk it. Yeah, just you do it so there's still green material, but you've got rid of all the loose and dead material.
I think we need to give these guys like a direct line to us because they must be sending shit through to our chat, but we're not seeing it, like as into the socials. So Nathan just said, did you see the pic I sent you of Clint's dog smashing the irrigation manifold? I lost it. Lol. Sarge plays with a 4-port manifold. Yeah. I don't know where he sent it.
Spears one.
Yeah, like the only... I'm not going to say that. That'll get me in too much trouble. It's a very strong product.
It is. It's solid.
So if you want to put a strong PVC manifold in, then check out Spears Manifolds at waterpro.com.au. I don't even know if they're ranging them anymore, but...
Yeah, we do, because some people still want them.
My humblest apologies, Kira and Clint, Kira. See? These are classy humans, Kira. The shit you said about them was disgusting. Matthew Kennedy. Just having a fucking mung. Yep. No, he loves that. That manifold's his favourite toy. So, Thomas. Shit happens. This chat is not valuable. Kira send Clint to HR for not reading my question properly. I read half of it. I read it fucking 1.5 times, dude. Nathan needs to come over to YouTube. Yeah, it's better over there. Okay, I'm going to skip over all this shit. There was a question. Where was it? Here we go. So Matthew Kennedy. So that I don't know where you sent that question because it wasn't on Instagram. But
unless it was actual Instagram.
It might be a message, yeah. And then fucking Riley will just be like, thanks for your question. Yeah. Subscribe to the weekly cut and we will send you a discount. What is the best way to get into turf management or into the lawn care game? I enjoy working on lawn and I have looked into courses, but I have no idea what direction to head.
So that's a great question. And I did a podcast with golf course superintendent at Glenelg Golf Club, Tim Warren. And I'm not sure, did we chapter that podcast on YouTube? I'm not sure, but sort of between midway and I suppose 3/4 to the end, we do discuss that whole, you know, sort of question and how to get into lawn care or how to get into the industry. He gives some really good like courses to do, but also the organisations that do them as well. So I'd encourage to check that out. I think it was like episode maybe 20-ish, so you don't have to scroll too far. And in general, like Tim and I could have spoke for hours and hours, but there's some really, really good information in that he talks about as well. So I'd suggest, because I personally right now at this present moment in time can't remember exactly the organisations that he said to head towards.
The TMSA would probably be one that he would have, and then there's the AGCSA, so the Australian Golf Course Superintendents Association, the Turf Managers of South Australia, depending on what state you're in.
Yeah.
From an education standpoint, if you're in South Australia, there's RO College who do that kind of thing. So from an education standpoint, I would say that if you genuinely want to get into turf and you're not sure what, so obviously there's so many different, I was trying to think of a really intelligent way of saying it, but like arms, there you go, arms to the turf industry. So you could be working, doing lawn mowing and lawn care maintenance yourself. You could volunteer at a club doing pitch preparation. You could probably go work for a school looking after their turf. You could work for a golf course. You could work for an oval or a stadium, race courses. There's so much. So I think it's probably worthwhile, understanding what it is that you want to do and what you like about turf. And if you don't know, you could probably go do some work experience. We could put you in touch with people. Oh, shit. Did Clint end up getting a whiz from Amazon? Didn't you buy me one?
A what?
A whiz, like a fertilizer spreader.
Oh, no,
you were meant to buy me one.
I did.
Who's keeping track? Adam. I think it's Adam's keeping a list of the shit you don't do. Can you add that to the list, please? Like his fucking book?
No, that's there. It just needs to be spewed out.
I don't know. I'll see if I can send this to Kira if she can share it on.
I forgot about the whiz. Fuck, that's so disappointing.
I will finish talking to you about turf. Hang on a sec.
Kira just sent me a message as well. It's episode 25. So,
can we link that up somehow in the chat? Is that a thing?
Sure, Kira can work it.
What'd you say? Waste of time. I thought she said it's a waste of time. I'm like, fucking hell, Kira.
Stepping out.
Kira, another one that doesn't want to be here.
But Clint does make a good point. Like, for me, when I was...
It's not usually that good, but yeah, it's the point.
For me, I was really interested in cricket pitches and stuff like that, but I actually, when I did my work experience, I did it at a golf course, and I actually thoroughly enjoyed that. So you might have a perception maybe of what you want to do.
Preconceived idea, maybe?
And then, you start doing stuff and you go, like obviously race course, what's the one here called? Morphettville? No. Yeah, that's... Yeah.
I know the answer. I'm being a fuckhead.
Yeah. They cut their lawn at 6 inches, 7 inches.
For the horsies.
Yeah, for the horsies.
I know the answer. I'm being a fuckhead.
Yeah. They cut their lawn at...
Listening to myself.
So am I. Hate it.
That sound amazing.
Whereas obviously golf greens cut at, 2 or 3 mil. So different practices and different turf
Would you
varieties,
say different horses for different courses?
Different horses for different courses.
Hang on. Why don't I have drums? I get no joy from anything. Mr. Mumbles. Okay, I have a question. Do we have a Lawnhub Facebook page?
Is that a real question?
Do we have a Lawnhub Facebook fans page?
Like a group? No. Can you imagine trying and monitor that? That'd be a free
Moderate, if you may. So, yeah.
Are you sorry? You answering that question?
I think you finished answering it.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't know if you wanted to add to it.
Oh, Fix It Fingers watching from China on his fucking VPN. You wait till my mate Xi Jinping. Is that his name?
Sure.
President Xi. You're fucked. They're going to find you, and then they're going to kick you out of the country for watching this disgusting podcast. Greetings from the land of Weibang. Managed to slip across the Great Firewall long enough to chime in. Well, welcome. We appreciate your attendance. Please don't share our logo with anyone in China, because I know how quickly they could have our business replicated and competed with. And I don't think trademark applications really mean much over there. Bearded Sith said Wuhan lab, fix it, question mark. Too soon. Oh, see you, TikTok.
Yeah, it's nice knowing you, TikTok. Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst part. So that's TikTok wouldn't have just heard us talk about Fix It. They've got like a million people from China monitoring TikTok to make sure that they're not doing what he's doing. You have what do they call them? The white mice. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Like, bang, you're dead.
Dead. Gone.
Sorry, man. What was I talking about? Was there something important that we had to talk about?
Someone asked a real question.
Crickets. That's new. How good is that?
Dad's sleeping on the couch and trying to watch the footy.
Emotional damage.
My kids do that all the time.
Oh, shit.
That's so good. Oh, we got heaps.
Okay.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
Did you know about this?
I don't know.
Oh, this is good.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
I honestly don't get a lot of joy in life anymore.
But the soundboard
This is
is
so
one.
good. I get no joy from anything. Oh, okay. Let's get back to the podcast. This is really hard to manage. I miss having Kira punching me through questions. Yeah, Fix It Fingers just clarifying that his wife is Chinese. That's why he's in China. Is BBW or wet better to use on my new lawn?
Either. If you've got one, it's better than none. So they both do the same thing. Both last around the same time. So just liquid goes further in terms of application.
To the dollar.
Yeah, to the dollar. But yeah, either will be fine. Perfect for new lawns. They're burning something next door.
The Labradors. I left the window open because it was hot in here. Jazz was she was here this morning, obviously. Had the heater set to fucking incineration. So, yeah, I'm assuming she just rings up across the road. She's like, what temperature are you running these fucking Labrador burning vats at? And she's like, all right, cool. Can we dial that into the air conditioner here, please? And then she throws a blanket on as well just to make sure.
Just to keep it all in.
To like kill two birds with one stone. She's working and having a sauna.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's no intelligent questions at all. This is crazy. Oh, here's a question. Daniel Pittman, what was the largest order Lawnhub has filled? So from a genuine, like a non-reseller supplier, I think we had a $3,000 order recently, or 3,300 or 3,600. We had a $940 something order yesterday. Did you see that?
No.
That was pretty decent. It was like 3 of the lawn reno packs and something.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, this guy, I actually had to ring him. Make
we
sure.
were like when I rang you, like,
Yeah.
is this for real? You actually
Yeah.
want to come and work here?
Yeah,
You
that's
fucking
right.
weirdo.
Yeah, and he said, no, all good. Doesn't have a forklift, so he had 32 boxes.
Delivered to his apartment.
Delivered to his
Because we
apartment.
Googled the address and it looked like he lived in like the CBD of Brisbane. I'm like, this isn't right. So no, I do it all the time. Adam Roy Schmidt says, a water hen is a majestic wetland bird. It is
you go.
also the Freeling Cricket Club mascot. They shit all over the pitch.
Nice. Oh, yeah, because
Like a Mad Monday thing. They got their name after the season
Yeah.
because they all got on it and just shat on the pitch.
Fuck, imagine that. Get the roller out.
Oh, far out. Here's a question from Daniel Pittman. What are we doing for the grand final tomorrow, lads?
Not sure yet, to be honest. I will be watching it, though, in front of the TV.
I'm going to it.
Yeah, Clint will be there.
Reluctantly crouched at
I
the
think
starting line.
it'll be a good game, to be honest.
I'm excited about seeing Katy Perry. I hope she has them out. It works.
I think so to probably 100,000 people as well.
I would say probably 60 or 70,000. Then again, here Nathan Scazebrook said Dylan will come back from the Philippines with... Fuck, I can't finish.
Remember when he went to Bali and he come back with sore throat?
Remember when he went to Sydney and came back with noodles?
Went to the Maggi factory.
Oh, that's a chest pain. That is... sorry, Clifford, he hasn't bought the Wiz because he's shit. I sent you a photo, Kira. Can you put it on their screen so people can see it? So I've been fertilising my front lawn by hand again.
Oh no. Well, I mean, it's green. That's actually wow.
So can you see the bits that
Yeah.
have had fertiliser and the bits that haven't? But I thought I did a really good job. So what I'm thinking is I've over-applied to the bits that are growing because I definitely applied to the whole lawn.
I mean, fescue is by nature a more hungry grass type, so maybe it just loved it and then was like, oh, what was that? Remember how Wally told us to do it? He said to go
Yeah,
like
I
that.
ain't got no time for that shit. I'm fucking get out of here. Get it done having fun, right?
Yep.
There was a smart question here and I lost it.
Oh, okay, sorry. Excuse me then.
Carry on. Nothing to see here. The fuck is it? It was about Dylan. Oh, he'll come back with the Philippines area. So not that screen.
Oh.
So everyone,
Fuck, I've already been told.
everyone that's watching, that's my front lawn at the moment, which is a fescue blend. Jonesy gave me a bucket of something. It's pretty low, like 12, 12, 12 or something basic. Not even, kind of. But it was like greens grade, so basically,
Powder.
yeah, gunpowder. And I put it out. I don't have a fertilizer spreader at home, so that's funny. 3 lawnmowers, no fertilizer spreader. I do. I've got the gut buster,
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
but I didn't want to
That
crack
person on YouTube having a massive go saying that's not how you use it, but that's how the picture is on the box. You fucking idiot. You are a fucking wop.
that. So I did that. That's what my lawn looks like. So that's just another example of. That's another example of how not to apply fertilizer. So Clifford, yes, I would love to get my Whiz Bang. Not to be confused with the Way Bang, which we're giving away in 18 or 19 or 20 minutes, depending on how long it takes to give this away. Do we have the numbers ready for that? Cool. Just like that.
Fuck.
Kira, you're very well prepared today. All right. So the question was, it was Dylan will come back from the Philippines with a wife or close enough, and he will need to buy another BYD. That's from one of our loyal followers. Chats Woo. Well, where we live in Sydney, Chatswood, it's affectionately known as Chats Woo. Oh God, we got a lot of chat about China at the moment, so we might just give that one a. Oh, we've got some actual Chinese language in the chat as well.
Oh no, you're Japanese, aren't you? Is it? Does it? Any of it translate over?
The Japanese kanji is the same characters as the Chinese. I don't know what the word is for it, but they're characters. One of them stole it from the other one. I think Japanese stole the Chinese characters, which is, I know it's very contrary to how it works these days. But so like rice, or it's like the same. Sun is the same. So it's just obviously pronounced differently, but it's symbolically the same. So like in Japan, like exit is Deguchi, which is 2 characters, and they're the same. So you could read the signs and you could kind of travel there and kind of understand it, but. Yeah, and then the Japanese then added 2 more alphabets to their language. So they've got the kanji, which is the characters, and then they've got hiragana and katakana. One of them's used for writing their language, and katakana is used for writing English words as pronounced. So like kurinto, it's katakana. So you know that it's not it's fucked. Anyway, that's not why we are here. Mr. Mumbles, am I onto something here? Lawnhub staff do a mini-series based off the Trailer Park Boys. I don't know what the Trailer Park Boys is. Do you know what that is?
Sorry, no.
Do you know what that is?
Maybe if I saw it, maybe. Trailer Park Boys.
I don't know what that is. Mandarang, what type of spray is recommended for NSFW?
A pressure sprayer
With a nozzle.
with a flat fan nozzle is perfect.
Peter Sith, giving birds chips with laxatives is a great show.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know if me mentioning Katy Perry got him thinking about that, but I'm assuming you're meaning water. Like, what are they called? Water hens?
No, not crested water hens. Where do I get crested from?
Fix it fingers. I've actually got the sound turned off just here for the chat banter. Clint never sounded so good. Fuck off, dickhead. And he won't even hear me say it.
No, that's right.
As long as the okay, there's no questions. Does anyone? Where do we usually get questions from? Instagram. That's why. Because I'm not. Instagram doesn't come through on. Restream it. So that's where they are. All right, so you've sent me some through. Let's ask some sensible questions, then we'll do some draw prizes. On Instagram from Jimmy Depieri. Hey guys, love the content and the product. Using a sprayer, would you say a fan nozzle is better than the standard adjustable nozzle?
1,000,000,000,000,000%.
Yep. Jonesy's got PTSD from people even fucking smelling like one of those nozzles.
It's just unfortunate. Well, there we go. It's just unfortunate that I can look at a lawn and tell straight away that the nozzles cause the damage.
This is more about you than anything else, but
it does. It does.
Then we have another question from Darren Schwartz. Would you continue to use threat through? Would you continue to use threat through summer as well as using it must be three-way.
Yep. Absolutely.
Through summer as well as three-way. Yeah, so as well as Trojan. So your Trojan obviously is its base diet and three ways its supplementation.
Yep. It's a great way of putting it.
Where's that coming through? So we've got Facebook. Do you think Katie would like a flat sprayer?
I don't know, man. Not these days. Is she all right now?
What do you mean?
Remember she went through that phase? The Britney phase?
That happens.
Like she come out the other side better now?
That happens.
I've all been
She's
there.
gorgeous, man.
We've all been there.
Yeah, Katy Perry would definitely be up there as one of the, what do they call it? If you had to kill your wife for someone? No, that's not it, is it? Fuck, this is going to be used against me at some point. I have one of those.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'll just refer you to section C.
Is
screen
OJ
A.
Simpson's lawyer still around? I might need that. Was that a Kardashian? Robert Kardashian. That's how it all started. It's fucking OJ's fault. Adam touched it on the recent video about spreaders. Do you have a recommendation for what setting to use the Fertz and Scott's drop spreader? No.
Scott's, the drop spreaders, aren't they like 67s and 80s and 90s?
Yeah, but more. You're not answering the question.
I know. I don't know the setting. Sorry. I don't know.
We should do that, but I don't know where the fuck you can. Like, we'll have to just fill it up with fertilizer and just drive it around and just work it out.
Or just go to a local park and someone gets someone gets a whole lot of Trojan for free.
Bearded Sith, snip that and send that to Clint's wife. Don't worry, mate. She has heard
worse.
A lot worse than that.
We'll just go to one of the councils where we know where the vow boxes are, and we'll just
stick some Hunter nodes on there and just have it sorted. I introduced my wife to people as my first wife, if that gives you some context on the challenges of being married to me. What are we doing here? Lawn Beers Australia. Whoa!
Lawn Beers Australia.
This is a question that's right up my alley. What's your favourite lawn beer from Lawn Beers Australia? Kira, can you grab me a can of the Banks in the top shelf in the middle? I'll show you. We won't drink it because I'm...
The Cloud one?
Yep. This is my favourite beer at the moment. Which will probably... I'm not opening TikTok, all right? You don't need to block our account. You can't have one of these if you're under 18. So this is it. Citra Fills by Banks. This is a glorious beer. I love it. I still have what looks like 6 or 8 cans in there. But yeah, anything from Banks, Range... Sometimes Garage Project, sometimes Mountain Culture. That's pretty much it. But Banks and Range is where it's at for me now. I'm kind of like really ruined it for myself. What about you?
I don't really have a beer.
Heineken Zero? You fucking loser.
Heineken's, they go down all right.
Whoa.
Carlton Dries sometimes, whatever they're called these days. Super Dry. Great Northern 4X. I'm just, real vanilla.
One of my very good friends, Tyson Tripconny, has just joined the chat.
Hello.
And the reason why I drink the beers that I drink is arguably solely because of his influence. He'll take full credit. The end of his question is, P.S. You're welcome for introducing you to good beer. His question. He has a question. Buffalo, sandy soil, near beach. Some lawn has full sun, other has full shade. And a dog. Some grass growing like a motherfucker, others near dead. And let me guess which one's the dead one, the one in the shade. What do we do? And what beer do I drink? Why? And
that is literally the combination of just terrible situation.
yeah, you got to take that fence down, bro.
It's tough. Yeah, I mean, I would normally suggest a lawn builder pack in that situation.
He asked me about fertilizer and I didn't respond. I should have sent him some fertilizer. I'm such a fuckhead.
You got your Trojan, your BBW, and your roots and shoots. That's going to help aid in all of those elements, but it's not going to help fix the shade issue, unfortunately. You're always going to battle with lawn and shade. I don't care what the TV says. I don't care what these salesmen say. Lawns are still going to struggle in the shade.
Are you, Tice, are you talking about the shade? Are you getting it on that fence side, the opposite of end of the yard of where you sit and drink? Lawn Beers Australia, nice drop. Clifford says, support local SA. Shapeshifter hits hard. Big Shed is always solid and Little Bang will give you more bang. Clifford, I have to call you out a little bit on that. I think Shapeshifter were amazing. I think they've fallen off a little bit. I actually have a Shapeshifter range collab in the fridge, which is pretty good. Big Shed, I don't know. I think probably a better way to say it is my palate has changed and I don't enjoy their beer as much as I used to. I actually used to go to Little Bang a fair bit and drink their Undercover Fashion Police, which is pretty, entry 5.1% NEPA. They did a double undercover, which was pretty good, but you can't, I don't know if I can show you a photo of my fridge. I'll send it to Kira now, and she can post it. And once you see what we have sitting in my office, it'll give you a better understanding. And I'm all for supporting SA. Like if Range were in SA, I'd be buying it and handing it out to people. But yeah, and Tyson just said Big Shed is shit. I don't think it's shit. I just think it's not as good as the beer that's available in the world.
Didn't Big Shed
They had their little hiccup with voluntary administration, and then the girls from Adelaide went and saved the day and they ate some food and had a big day and they're all fine again. But I don't know. Enough. Ordered the nozzle upgrade kit during the week. Looking forward to trying them. I'll try and send a photo of my fridge to Kira, and then she can share that with you. What is it? 252. So we just got to be conscious of time because there are some people that are only here for the way bang.
For the way bang and the giveaway. Plural.
Actually, on that, guys in the chat, we're approaching October, which is the most important month of the year, and so we need to understand your thoughts around what our giveaway should be. What are your desires? What do you want to see us give away in October? Obviously, the Waybang or cash is what we're giving away this month. And in November, what are we giving away? A boat or a house or some shit? Make that Adrian Portalessi look poor. Where's my fridge? What have you done with my fridge, Kira? There it is. Oh, fuck, wrong photo.
That's that photo from the bottom, make it look bigger.
Started now at the bottom, now we're here. Mr. Mumbles, also I've been wearing my new Lawnhub jumper into the green shed just to let the kid play on the play equipment. I don't understand what he means there, but that's right. I hear Bud Light is pretty popular these days. Yeah, now that Shane Gillis is on the trolley, Bud Light is back. Angus McGregor.
Is it back?
Oh yeah, it's all good. So Kid Rock and Shane Gillis. So basically, I don't know if they got a new CEO, but they sponsored the UFC.
Okay.
Sponsored Shane Gillis.
Because
Kid Rock.
Dylan Mulvaney destroyed it, didn't they?
Yes. A couple of things. Angus McGregor said give away a robot mower. I do like the idea.
That's actually
is that the Angus McGregor that I'm meant to be helping with irrigation, and I keep forgetting. I'm sorry, I'm not the guy. I'm great with ideas, not good with execution.
Funny you say that. I had an email during the week with obviously when I was away, you were communicating with him, and then things got busy. I can't remember the guy's name. He
Toolshed?
Nah, I've been speaking to him separately.
The sprinkler nozzle guy?
Yeah, it must have been rehashed it, and I just said, look, unfortunately, Clint is just not the man. Yeah. So I forwarded it to
I'm a man.
To Kyla.
Kyle?
Fuck, Kyle and Ryan.
That's your name mixed with their name.
Fuck. And they're sorting it out. So, there are people that have that will be able to help if Clint has started and not finished through. That's just unfortunate.
I'll pay them to help. That covers it.
Pay them to help.
The staff.
Well, that's right.
I'll cover the cost. Yeah. Dylan is a she, Jonesy. Said bearded Sith. No Sith, he's a he. All right, here we go. We got some non-binary action going on in the chat. Tyson, to go back to your area, where the shade is, you probably aren't going to ever have nice lawn. And so I guess you could either, and I know you won't do this, you could put UV lights in, or you could accept that there's never going to be lawn there and probably just turn it back into a mulch or dirt patch for for Crash to shit on, really. Sorry. Bearded Seth said she's a he for a while, so obviously it hasn't been booked in.
Yeah, that's.
How about a way bang rear? I don't know what that means.
I think that's just what happens when you work at a supermarket for 10 years. You get a way banged rear.
Last time I was looking over Angus West's fence, he was still sumi soaking. I think he dropped something on you. Yeah, no, I said I'd help him. Yeah,
I think that's Angus McGregor.
Oh, fucking hell. I thought there was only one Angus. That's why. All right, so McGregor, robot mower. What's a robot mower worth? Actually, before we talk about that, are we going to have problems with robot mowers leaving thatch on lawns? Like leaving the clippings?
Oh, look. Real early doors.
Days?
Nah,
Are you okay?
Yeah, real early doors. We had a podcast. Yeah, let me finish.
Early doors?
Early doors, like early on. Like early doors.
I don't think that's the same.
Yeah, no, it is. It's a northern thing. We had on the podcast, we had the Green and Gold Life, Dan Caddy, and he spoke about that. Mulching doesn't increase thatch, so he's,
That's his belief.
That's his belief, yeah. Look, I don't know. I don't think a robot mower at this stage is the answer for everything. I still think it requires input, but it's gonna You
could have it running while you're in Europe, like banging Tiger Woods as hookers, and then come back and
just do the edges.
Yep, cool.
Yep.
I bet Dylan gets way banged regardless of the pronouns. Oh, I thought you were talking about Dylan who works here. All right, cool. How close are we, Kira? Should we start getting ready? We're not really there yet. Lawnhub still in tomorrow again. I think that's a good point, Sith.
See you, Matthew.
He's got a meeting. Cylinder mower?
Yeah, we're doing more cylinder mowers.
It'd be good if someone who makes them actually could help me by giving them to me a little bit cheaper and would benefit from
You know what? Not even a little bit cheap. Just like being able to go, yeah, we'll get on board with them.
Yeah.
Like,
yep, we'll sponsor.
that'd be fucking brilliant. Okay.
I think Matt's in a hurry.
Jeez.
Kira, you upset him. He's probably listening to the podcast. He's like, fuck you, fuckheads. I'm the only one working. You're sitting in there talking shit. The minute amount of clippings they leave, there won't be a thatch problem, said Nate Extreme.
I think it would be all right.
Do you think you need to give away cash, guys? No, we are. Well, so basically, if you win the way bang and don't take it, you get, I think it's $3,000 cash. It was $3,600 way bang or $3,000 cash. Kira, do you want to jump in?
That sounds about right.
Yeah. So you could win cash. Mumble says, see you later, Ervo. So, robot cylinder mower. Did I get my order in? I only put it through an hour ago. Yes, you did. I will check live. The number in 2 minutes and we'll see where we are. Okay, so what's a robot cylinder mower worth?
Is that a thing, a robot cylinder mower?
I just invented it.
It
Robot mower.
Nah, they had.
Who makes them? Husqvarna?
I think John Deere had some.
$3,800 for a Works, $1,900 for an Ecovacs. Oh, Bunnos have got Gardenia Sileno Minimo for $9.99. Husqvarna $1,739. All right, done. We're giving away a robot lawnmower next month.
Oh, robot lawnmower. I thought you said robot cylinder.
I did. I'm an idiot. Look at that one. Looks like a Formula One car. Motion Luba.
There's a few people on YouTube that got them for free to use. So we'll take one and we'll give it away.
Oh, you know why? You don't have a turf. Oh, no, you don't need a turf qualification to have a YouTube channel. I thought it was that. I thought it might be you.
You know what? It's funny you say that, right, Clint? Because...
I don't say anything that you're going to regret.
Nah, I won't regret this, right?
No.
My weekly cut episode last week, Dylan posted on Instagram, and there was a lovely comment from someone, something Australia, that said that it's good that you use the products as it suits your, what I was talking about, I struggle with, so wind in my front yard, and it's good to talk about my experiences because it adds credibility. Well, I've been told that my experiences don't have credibility because I don't have a piece of paper.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think it's just fuck bullshit.
Yeah. Well, if you spent less time complaining about it and more time studying, you probably would be fine.
No, I don't need to. I'm too busy putting roots and shoots in bottles, mate. I'm working like a man.
Just so we're clear, we fully appreciate that women work as well, and all people are equals in the eyes of Lawnhub.
Yep.
So, Kira, right. We're good to go. It's 3:00. Do you put it on the screen or you just put it on your screen? And turn it around? Jeez Louises. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to give away a Greenworks 40 volt 2-in-1 scarifier, which we did a contra deal with Total Tools. And so shout out to the people at Total Tools. So the 77020, is that the end of last week? And then you've got a number for the start of the month as well? Not prepared for that one.
Oh yeah, because it's the month. I'll get my laptop. Hang
You
on.
want to go do that while I get this ready? So I was giving Kira some premature praise. She was half ready. She probably wasn't aware we were giving away the way bang. So what we're going to do now is old mate Carl Pilkington's going to go out there and grab his laptop, and he's going to come back and tell us what the last, so whatever the last number was for the, what did we give away last month? The main prize. What did he say? Cash. But what was it meant to be? They chose the cash. We gave away a cylinder mower and she chose the cash. So whatever the next number was, you'll be in the draw. So if you've made a purchase with us during the month of September, obviously ending today, you'll be in the draw to win the Waybang Cora and that, or the cash. And if you made a purchase since last podcast, 3 o'clock last week, you're in the draw to win the Greenworks. If you win the Greenworks, you are still in the draw to win the Waybang. So if you've won a Greenworks so far this month, you are also eligible to win the Waybang. So I need to do a Google random number picker. Oh, Google's answering my questions. What's that? Yeah. She loves my voice. So 77020. So what we're going to do first is we'll draw the Greenworks. Jones is going to dust the dust off of his laptop.
Dust the roots and shoots off.
Shit. And we're going to go to the last order placed, which is 78638. 78638. And Skaze Brook wanted to know if he was in the draw. Is that who was asking? Today at 2:57. So we had an order. Sorry, I'm just refreshing. Yep, 2:57. David M. It will be the last person in the draw. There's 2 orders here valued at $199.90 back to back. Wouldn't you find somewhere to spend 10 cents? Well, it doesn't matter then, does it? Because then it's $16.95, so you need to spend $20. Sorry, my bad. Carry on. I can't. He said he bought a voucher, didn't he? Oh, no, it was Pittman, was it? He's got an order in at 151. Regardless, sorry, I'm wasting all of your time. 78638 is the last entry. I've got. Can you see that, Kira? You want me to put it next to my head? What? Is that all right? Dim my laptop. So make it like Jonesy. That was the sound. I've turned the sound all the way down, if that helps. Is that what you want? Can you see that all right? Yeah? Oh my gosh. You know, it was funny beforehand, we had a meeting and these two were like, I don't think Dylan does anything for this podcast. And I was like, no, I'm pretty sure he does. He makes sure some stuff's ready. And now we're starting. All right, so can I put that down? Numbers are there. 77020. Ready? That work? That did work. 77760. Are you looking that up, Bonesy?
I can.
No, that's right. I'll do it, mate. You just relax. So 77760. Let's see if this person's name starts with a J. Was that what we were doing? Everyone starts with J? Yeah. This proves that we're not in a simulation. 77760 starts with a J. Jake.
Another
H.
J.
That's fucking crazy. Legit. Yep. So everyone that's won this month's name has started with a J.
What? Have you got that sheet, Kira? That's not the first one, is it?
Jake H.
Because that went to the same state.
So Jake is from Somerville, Western Australia. Jake has won the last of the September Greenworks 2-in-1 scarifier to Thatchers so that we can get these out of my office. And now we're going to give away Bang. Do you think you are ready for this, Jonesy?
I can't remember how I extracted it last time.
Well, I go back to the podcast on the day, so go back 4 podcasts ago, drag the cursor across to 3, so an hour into the podcast, which is 3 o'clock, and then what you'll find is a thing will pop up on the screen, which will be the random number generator.
Yes.
You find the last one of them, and that's the last number. That's how I've done it in the past.
That's very clever.
Well, I'm pretty good. I know that I cop a lot of shit, but my ability to find solutions and my lateral thinking, I know that sounds very arrogant, but I think I'm up there.
So it'll be episode 32 where it says Jonesy is back.
So this was because we had Jonesy was back 2 or 3 times because I did one of them and fucked it up. Lateral thinking, real smart guy, right? So today's 5, right?
Yes.
Last week was 4.
Yes.
Then it was 3. Then it was 2. So you need to go back to 1 because that's the last month because we've had 4 this month.
Says everyone needs to calm down.
Who's angry?
That's just what the caption is for.
No. Okay. Well, while he's doing that, what did Jake buy? Sorry, Bearded Sith. I know I usually tell you that. Jake bought a golf course green Jake bought a golf course green pack on the 23rd of September at 2:26 p.m. So obviously Jake's got a very understanding boss. What was the 23rd of September 4 days ago? Should have been working, bro. Or maybe he had the day off. But he lives in Somerville, Western Australia. He probably doesn't even know that he's won. Do we ring these people? We don't have a phone number here. So Jonesy's going to try and find the next number to start with. And I will go and look if there's any more questions to answer while he's doing that. So we will still stick with the last number as 78638. So we won't add anyone to that. Is it written on any sheet? Do we have a sheet from last month?
66333.
66333.
Let's just double check where that is. 66333. Yeah, 1st of August at just after is that right? PM? No, that'll be AM.
Just remember, it's not the last day of the month. It'll be they would have done the order at.
That's August 1st at 12:09 PM.
It's too far back. You want September. You want August 30, whatever the Friday was.
Oh, okay.
Have you gone back into YouTube?
No. I see what you've done. So you've done the month's orders. So 71315.
What are you looking at?
The one that you told me to. Everyone needs to calm down.
Yeah, and you've dragged it along to that
Yes.
podcast.
So
Yeah.
71315.
Hold it up. No, it needs to be 68333.
That's
Oh,
right.
so that's the last day of the month that we did. So that would have been August. That's 71.
Yeah, so that's the
Yeah,
August.
71315 would have been August 28th or something.
Yeah.
What is it?
So
71315?
Yeah, 71315.
And the last one there was 15 or 16? 14. So I need to do the next number. 14.
15.
So we need to do 16.
16.
We got there, guys.
Let's double check that. So what was
71316
it? 71316.
to 78638. Oh, this is some riveting viewing.
So that was-
but this is real. You can see what
Yeah,
happens.
so that was August 30th.
Yeah, that's right. At about 2:58.
3:02 PM.
We're there. All right, cool.
All right.
So we are
that's
now
stressful.
giving away the Webang.
Bang.
We probably need some thinking music while we prepare for this.
Hey, I'm an innocent bystander. They saying I drove a getaway car, but I cannot see. I'm legally blind. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'm innocent.
Kira, do you want to bring the camera over here and point it at this so like we did before, please?
Texas, and I'm a female. I did not drive no getaway car. I'm legally blind.
How'd you get wrapped up with these folks?
I got wrapped up. I was walking down the street and I caught a ride.
So you don't know these.
You got
folks
26
then,
seconds, so
you're
don't
saying?
stress.
I know two.
You ready?
I don't know the other two. They
You ready?
saying I drove a
All right, so this is for the
getaway
Webang.
car, but I'm legally blind, so how I'ma drive a car?
So did you know what happened to the
73963.
I don't know what happened. I just know what the police said.
73963.
I'm legally blind. I can see.
73963. Jack.
I'm an
Oh,
innocent
get fucked.
bystander.
Jack.
This
Jack
is
R.
73963.
Jack R.
Jack R. Order placed 8th of September, 5:32 p.m. Golf course green pack again and some three-way. Has this person won it before?
And he's got a phone number.
Jack from Pakenham, Victoria. Jack R. Have you got the sheet there? He's not on there already.
Do ring him?
This is ridiculous. Yeah, ring him. This is
get
ridiculous. How? Jack P. Fucking hell. So everyone that's won has started with the letter J. We are in a simulation. This is ridiculous. This is going to really upset all the people like Januel Pittman and Bearded Sith and Jate Extreme. Yeah, we're going to call him. Hang on. I know what Jones. Are you going to call him from the landline? Yeah. All right. Maybe call him and just say, hey, you're live on Lawnhub Live. Are you happy to talk to me before you start? And then you can tell him. Or her. Who knows these days. Call Jack now. Nathan Skatesbrook's demanding it.
What is it? It's $3,000 cash or?
Can anyone else? Does anyone know? It's a Waybang. What the fuck? This J thing is a real sus. Yeah, I don't know, man. My son's called Jack. Maybe he should have entered.
Send it.
It is what it is. So just be like, hey, I'm calling from Lawnhub Live. You're live. Are you happy to be live? I need to tell you something. Ask him if he was aware. If he won't answer, he's at the pub on the dogs. Jack,
I'll keep it here.
Jack did not answer the phone.
Didn't.
This is not going to help with Nate Extreme's theory that this is all rigged.
Oh.
Nah, it's not fun. I've got
school.
school.
Okay, so we've done all the official stuff. It feels very anticlimactic in a non-live environment.
Well.
So we're going to need weekly prizes sorted out for next month, starting today. I feel like we've given away enough scarifiers.
Yeah, I think I do think a robot mole is probably a good idea.
That's the monthly prize.
Yeah.
What do we give away each week? How many Fridays in October? Actually, we might need to deal with next Friday as well. Do you know what next Friday is?
The Friday before the long weekend.
The celebration of the birth of Clint Adams.
You know what else it is?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the start of the long weekend. This the thing you said before.
It's my 3 years. And
There you
Josie's
go.
2 years.
Oh, we're going to have to get some drugs. Kira's like, I can hook you up. We want some of that like really good stuff that you get from South Africa. She's like, okay, we got you covered. So yeah, I don't know how. It's my plan to get pretty wasted that day. I was thinking about doing a lunch, but maybe we could do a champagne breakfast.
Yeah.
And then I can then piss off and go have lunch with my friends, and you guys can stay here and drive forklifts and that kind of thing.
Sounds good.
So it's your 3 years, Josie's 2 years.
Yep.
This is legit on that day.
Yep.
And my birthday.
Yep.
You want to add to that, or you got nothing of any value from October 4th? Okay, and Kira's 360, 58 day anniversary or something. Boom. Okay, so
What the hell?
there we are in a simulation. They all start with J. We're all celebrating on the 4th of October.
I wonder in
I
Australia
wonder how quickly we can pull together a live podcast.
what the,
On the 4th, at a
most
pub.
common letter of someone's first name is in Australia. ChatGPT would know.
I'd say Google would probably know. You've got Google right in front of you.
I'm waiting
Oh
for
God,
Jack
my
to call
phone
us
still
back.
thinks we're friends. Did you tried ringing that person, right?
Yes.
Did you share the photo of my fridge? Can you throw that on the screen for what is it called? Lawn beers. Oh, and whoever, I probably lost the person because I said that who was it? That I was saying that all the South Australian breweries are average. I don't mean to be offensive. I'm just
Jay.
like to be honest.
J is the most common initial first.
Well, there
initial
you
in
go. So
Australia.
it's not rigged.
Yeah.
It's just the most common initial. Also, as we learnt recently, a 10-point letter in Scrabble.
And then S, B, H, and M are the most common initials for a second name.
Well, we had RP, M.
And we had 2 B's.
Yeah. There you go.
So there
That's just
you
how
go.
it is.
Statistically, not in a
Statistically.
simulation.
So Bearded Sith reckons we should give away $500 each week. Execute order Jixty Jix. What the fuck? This J thing is getting real sus. Well, we've just researched it, okay?
Execute order 66.
And it is it's the most common letter, so that's you're going to get that on the big jobs. Give away weekly golf course green packs. We could do that. Does anyone want fertilizer?
I mean, it's a quite substantial pack that you get.
It is, but people have already bought stuff to get to that point. Whereas I think this is a bit more like, oh, that's different. Nice, that's different. What about a set of steak knives? You won some knives recently.
Yes.
Have you used your knives?
No, how do you say that word again?
Which word? Knife?
The one with the patterns, the forging of the metal with the patterns.
Like the Japanese
Yeah.
steel,
Yes.
folded steel
Yes. What's that called
in
again?
Japanese?
Yes.
Santoku. I don't know.
No. It's called something. Remember, Kira? Remember it was that word that I knew. I learnt that day. Dylan told me.
Katsusando. Neither of you found that funny. All right. Better than giving away to fuckers starting with J. I like it when more people want fertilizer packs. Okay, so would you like to do that? We give away like 10 things a week. What can we do? Damascus. Thank you, Sith.
Yes.
Finally, we've got some adult men in the audience. I want Lawnhub steak knives. I have one, actually. Who made that for me? Stephen. I have a Lawnhub steak knife. Well, it's more of a Lawnhub killing knife, but it's, Nathan Skatesbrook, redraw if he doesn't answer. Gift card to Lawnhub. Yeah, that's not a bad way, and it's really easy for us to manage.
It really is.
Clifford said gift card to Lawnhub, then we can get what they want, like a sprayer that they forgot to wash it out. Could you do live listening giveaway? Not sure how that would work. We could do that. You could ring up and ask us questions and we give you shit like they do on the radio stations. Does anyone listen to the radio anymore?
Sometimes. Depends.
Okay.
Don't listen to it on the way home because of the agendas that they push, but...
Okay, so Thomas Nisbet Smith's on the trolley. Smaller draws would be good for next month. All right, cool. Saves me money. Well, we'll do more of it. Did try spam. Have been getting it for ages, so don't know what's going. Lawnhub Damascus knives would be great. Okay, well, we'll have that sorted out for next week.
I'm sure I could get them off Alibaba. I have faith in Alibaba now.
In Alibaba we trust?
Yeah, in Alibaba we trust. You know what? Who would love to watch this? Lee would love to watch this.
He's probably watching.
He probably is. Hey,
Adam's.
Lee.
I saw your comment before, Adam. Sorry, he wrote VIP backroom passes to the firm. I could sort that out if you want. I mean, are you going to travel for it? Reedy just messaged me saying, dust the dust off his laptop because he does fuck all apart from tug his dick all day. I'm guessing Reedy started drinking early today.
That's a bit... That's a bit rich coming from someone who I've got a photo of asleep in the office, so...
Have you got a photo of him passed out in your front yard? Or with an ambulance?
Yeah.
Yep, we got that one as well.
Nah, I love you, Reedy. Yes.
All right.
He did send me a message, actually. What did he say?
Clint still thinking night out with the keyring. Yeah, but they've got to live in South Australia. Otherwise, we have to fly them here. An edger would be cool.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking.
It might be a fridge on the screen.
A kit,
It's gone.
like a battery kit. So you get like a whippersnipper and edger, or like a cut. Like people do like good rotary moles. I think that'd appeal probably more to a lot of people. Is it like a really good rotary?
Like a Victor or a Honda, a Honda.
Like a good one.
True, because not everyone uses a cylinder.
Yeah, like a bush ranger do a really good.
Got to run. See you, Thomas Nisbet Smith.
See ya.
Should we have a relationship with these mower companies? I feel like we give them away. We keep paying for the fucking things.
I feel like we would probably get more support from the business that we just deal with for a rotary over a cylinder. Personally, I think it would be a lot easier to go, yeah, we can do that.
Because I reckon the company so Total Tools would get us mowers easy. They'd be battery. That's the problem. I don't know if they might sell them. I'll suss it out. All right, anyway, we'll work it out. So we're definitely going to give away a high-quality battery-operated robot mower on the last Friday of October, which is October 25.
Well, we've got that sheet now, thanks to Celeste, so we know where to start
October 25. And then we've got a podcast November 1st. That's going to be a big one. November 1st.
I probably wouldn't have slept for that pod.
Yeah. You'll be running around naked in the new warehouse. We got a warehouse.
We're bang.
And I'll be like, so you guys reckon we should open a water pro in Brisbane? You'll be like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I've moved on from this now.
yeah, that's it. Yeah, we got here. I got you here. Now you can deal with it. Skatesbrook,
anything you guys give away should come with an air freshener. Like a Massport rotor roller? Is that a phone that mows?
No, it's a push. It's a rotary with a roller on the back. But it's not full of sand.
We're not doing
or
that.
rocks. No, like it's an act. The rear wheel is a roller.
Yeah,
yeah.
nah.
Yeah, it is.
No, I understand the
Yeah.
sentence you're saying. I'm saying that's like rewarding someone dating their cousin. It's not a thing, right? Like you can't. It's not. No, it's no.
Speaking of cousin,
Oh God,
I was watching
another Gawler story.
I was watching the 100 the other night.
I don't know what that is.
It's a show with the dude Hamish and
Jeffries.
Andy. Andy?
No,
Yeah,
that's different.
Andy. Yeah, Andy's the
Andy Lee,
Yes,
the less funny one.
yes. And he was saying that like one of the questions was, he asked the panel, "Is it legal to marry your cousin in Australia?"
It's probably legal.
It's fucked. What do you
Doesn't
mean?
Well, there's a lot of things that are legal that you shouldn't do.
Yeah, but that's fucking.
Like get your dick cut off. It's not illegal, but you probably shouldn't do it.
Probably should have done.
Tattoo fake hair on your head. It's legal.
Yeah,
Probably shouldn't do it.
that's why I don't do it. You shouldn't do
Battery operated cars. Legal. Probably shouldn't do it.
it. Okay. Anyway,
Kaikuya. Legal. Probably shouldn't do it.
well,
High nitrogen on Tiftuff.
definitely that's
Legal.
legal. That's
Probably shouldn't
illegal.
do it.
That straight to jail.
Coriander. Legal.
Probably
shouldn't do
it. I see the trend here.
Yeah. Drinking methylated spirits.
I've watched someone
Nope,
do that.
it's
in the
illegal.
shop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Is it bad?
Oh, it stinks. It's just burn your throat.
You know,
wouldn't
the problem is they put stuff in there so you don't do it. You're fine if they don't put stuff in there. Okay. Replying to Jake. Hang on. There's someone called Jake. Oh, that's right. People are answering Ben Sharman. You can legally marry your cousin in Australia. Ben's just, I just Googled it. I swear. He's like, I just Googled it. I swear. Sure, man.
it? It's fucked.
I
I
just
was
Googled
like,
it 18 years ago when I married
yeah.
Josephine.
I was like, nah, surely you can't marry your fucking cousin.
That wasn't directed at you, Josie. That was the first name that came to my mind. And I've got Jay on the mind because of the whole Jay competition.
Yeah.
Supporting power, shouldn't do it. It's legal, shouldn't do it. This is a new segment. What's legal that you shouldn't do? We'll do this next week.
Yeah. Write that down, Kira.
Put it on a bumper sticker. What else have we got? If you're in the chat, throw us up some it's legal, but you shouldn't do it.
Artificial lawn.
Yeah, fucking that is the one. Artificial lawn, legal. That's like sleeping with your cousin.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Actually, artificial lawn's probably more like sleeping with a sibling, if I'm honest. I assume. Hey, bro.
Oh, shit.
Did Jathan Spraysbrook win anything today? Where are the questions? There is no questions. Like literally no questions about lawn. Are we not live on something? Am I missing something? All right. More? I've asked all the ones you sent me before. Yeah, there was only 2 or 3. How do I go? I've got to go to Clint and then jump on Instagram Live. But yeah, we can finish this early because I actually have somewhere to be. So if there's not much going on,
This phone's solid.
yeah. Ireland. Do you have to say it like that? Wearing spiky shoes. Yeah, coring with those things. Legal. Probably shouldn't do it. Where are all the questions?
Oh, yuccas.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm agnostic on yuccas.
Really? I thought you'd be fully against it.
Tough legal. Probably shouldn't do it.
Oh, God.
Butt chug some custard.
My name is Steve-O, and this is the butt chug.
Oh, the comments. Your mum. Legal. Probably shouldn't do it. Oh, God. Here, hang on. Sorry, Daniel has a proper question. Can I use Trojan on a new lawn, or is it better to go with Gottlaid?
Look, if you've got Trojan in the shed, Trojan is completely fine to use on new lawn. It even says it on the bucket. But
Didn't know that.
if you had if you had the decision to go, okay, I've got new turf and I need a biofertilizer, I would steer more towards Gottlaid.
Mr. Mumble says, why are the rates for wet and BBW so high?
Rates is in application rates.
I'm guessing dollars, maybe?
Dollars, because that's unfortunately
expensive.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
We had this conversation.
But
the
I
other
don't know.
day,
It might be application rates.
No, so application. It's funny you say that. So the application rate for BBW
Oh, there is another smart question from Nate Extreme. Sorry.
is
Bad management from me.
So there's like 4 or 5 applications for BBW rates. BBW's application rate of 1.5 kilos per 100 square meters is the fairway application rate. So your standard lawn, I suppose. And then for wet, it's 250 to 500 mils per 100 squares. So, yeah, obviously there's different wetting agents out there, but the ones that we choose, we know work and are used around, you know, especially areas like golf courses and places like Adelaide Oval and things like that. So, yeah, I don't necessarily think that they are high. I think that that's just the rate that they are for the amount of active that's in them.
Sith said plenty of questions, just can't find them.
I'm legally blind, I can see.
Barely.
That question from Ireland, as Kira so beautifully said before, I couldn't say it the same. Greetings from Ireland. I am a head greenkeeper on a golf course here in Ireland. We use mostly John Deere here.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. That's
wicked.
Interesting. So whoever was asking before about getting into turf, you might be able to talk to June, DUNNE 3739. They might be able to hook you up with some work experience in Ireland. I'm going to guess all cold season grass.
Yes, be fescues, rise and bents.
Chance to win Lawnhub takeover. Renault? I don't know what that means. Do their Renault? Oh, God. I'd fly Jonesy there. I'm not coming. What's the best way to level out low points on lawn where people have driven across the lawn? Can I deal with the same as top dressing? Can I deal with this at the same time as top dressing at the start of spring?
Sure can. That's completely fine.
When Lawn Hub guys come and consult how to reno your lawn, we'd probably do that.
Oh, there's a couple of videos on our YouTube on how to reno.
You don't want a free trip to Queensland to reno someone's lawn, Jonesy?
Look, as much as I'd love it, there's just so much work to do.
All right. Well, when we hire a greenkeeper, we'll send them.
Yeah, they can do it.
Wearing a hard hat while putting out NSFW. You can, but you probably shouldn't.
Yeah. You know, those comments. Oh, there we go. Those comments are just, some of them are just, the joke has literally flown.
You wait till you see my new hats. So I was going to get one for today. You know the you can get the visors to put around these.
No.
So I'm going to get that.
Yeah.
And then have the Sun and the Legionnaires, but I want to get an orange one. So yeah, I'm going to do that. And I want to get the. Do you reckon you could buy, the pirate from the Wiggles? Could you get their hat? Oh, and I'm going to dress up.
Feather Sword.
Yeah, and I don't know, but thanks.
It's got a feather sword.
And I was going to dress up as a dog and do some ads. Maybe Clifford the dog. Is there a TV show with a dude who's a dog? Like, you know the one I'm talking about? Where he just smokes bongs and...
Oh, yeah.
How good would it be to get him to do ads for us? Wilfred.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, that shows.
Lawn reno and
silly.
a round of golf. Come to Queensland. Yeah. Is that where you live, Sith? Are you in Brisbane? Daniel Pittman Prize, fly out to Lawn Hub Christmas show. The problem is most people that win these things don't even know we exist. They buy some shit because they got fucking absolutely spammed by ads of me.
Clint Osborne knew of us, who won the Cylinder Mile Christmas last year.
Okay. Can you get a hat with can holders like Happy Gilmore's caddy? Yeah, so get this with that and the visor and the cans, and we could have some Banks, Citra, Wilfred, yeah. Get a Stormtrooper helmet. I got that one. I got the Marshmallow DJ hat. I got one of them at home.
Yeah, you were wearing that
so
the other
we
day,
can do
weren't
some
you?
ads with that on. Yep. Thanks, Jalint and Jadam, for the podcast today and the giveaways. Come to Queensland. Wilfred, Ted. There was another question up here. Adam, we enjoy all the shit talk. We're not here for questions. He didn't write that exactly. I paraphrased. I asked earlier about putting peat moss over grass seed. You got thoughts on this?
Yeah, I actually, I know I sound like a bit of a fucking loser sometimes, but I actually trialled this on my front lawn when I did the rye over seed.
I'm holding a piss. Can you stop saying stupid shit?
And it works really well. The trouble I had is that I didn't apply it as even as I would have liked. So that would be my tip. Just try and apply it as evenly as possible so it doesn't clump. That way the grass seed, when it germinates, comes through the moss, the peat moss a lot easier. That's my suggestion on that.
I've got the podium open. Can you send me some of your products so I can boast about yours as well? Boast, I guess.
Who was it?
I'm not going to say because I don't want to call people out. And then someone else. No, that was a fair one. All right. What does the stitching machine used in Cooper's Stadium really do?
It helps bind the turf together. So obviously back in the 70s and the 80s, like footy, like they're just big mud pits. What the stitching does is it helps bind it together to stop that from happening. Plus, if you want to hold a FIFA regulated game,
FIFA approved?
yeah, FIFA approved, it needs to be stitched. And there was
take a piss.
there was also a bit of misinformation on the Cooper Stadium post about where that turf ended up. Someone asked why couldn't it be sod cut and reused. It couldn't be reused because it was just in that poor condition as well. But it also it did get used at Glenelg, but golf club, but it didn't get used in the way that it was said. It didn't get relayed at Glenelg. It got used to build up structure and things like that. Handle a reno in 2 weeks' time. Should I throw some Trojan down now or some three-way and some roots and shoots, even some wet? What I like to do is fertilise 2 weeks before the reno, so get some Trojan down now and also some wet, sort of a week out as well. That'd also benefit. Where do you guys sit on product for top dressing? Wash, river sand, turf mix, etc., etc. If you can get a washed sand, that's ideal. That's what the golf courses use. It's what sporting ovals use. It's what they all use. Try and get a washed sand. If it's a washed river sand, then that's what it is.
Hey, Luke's going, mate. You want to say goodbye?
All right, see you, Luke. Thank you. This is Luke. You're famous now. So that
That air freshener. Fucking
Daniel W and Thomas Viet. Then we got Angus McGregor. We got Jonesy. Keen on your thoughts about the Masswort 3-in-1 mower you were using in your latest YouTube video. Looking at that model myself, but how often do you use the side discharge function like a utility mower for scalping? I put it in the bin the day I got it. I don't use it. Jesus.
We're doing ads dressed like that. Sorry, carry on. I have to grow my beard
But
out.
to be honest, it is a good mower. It definitely needs new blades. It powers through. It probably doesn't cut as low as I hope it would have. But there's always ways around that. Yeah, I personally don't
take the wheels off?
We'll drill another hole. I don't use the side discharge function. Like I said, I threw it in the bin. Nathan Scasebrook, I used to make loads of money clearing leaves from lawns. I was raking it in. That's funny. I like that. That's clever. Business.
Right. Do you want to finish this podcast? I don't think we're just sitting here talking shit now.
Fuck there. They said goodbye, Luke. That's a good dad joke. Yeah, there's a lot of banter in there, isn't there?
Well, that's all it is. There's no actual question. So I don't know if it's just because I can't see them, and Kira usually pulls them out, or if Kira just makes them up and makes Sith look more intelligent than he actually is. Can you use premature? Yeah, we've done that one. Luke needs a haircut. Luke needs to wear a beanie more often, I think. Need a side quest to ASAP. I could have had a side quest to take a piss for me. Homer Simpson style nacho and cheese hat. Ted is the bong teddy. I'm sure Clifford smoked bongs, didn't he? Or did he just sit on the... Anyway.
The dog on that cartoon show on Netflix.
Clifford. We've got someone that tunes in called Clifford, and he wrote, I am the big red dog. Oh, shit. Anyway, I got an event to get to, so I think we're going to wind this up. Manjarang, continue talking shit. It's still entertaining. Can you overdo BBW? You mean the fertilizer? Anyway, sorry. Answer that.
It'd just be a waste of product.
So you should do it because it helps put my kids through public school.
So yeah, if you over apply, just ensure you water it in efficiently, and if you do over apply it, just water it for longer. But yeah, it's just a waste of product. If I'm being honest.
Said Luke needs summer. Yeah, Luke's had a pretty hardcore reno. It's just, I don't know if it's going to grow back.
Yeah, that's what happens when you scout buffalo.
He should take me up on my head tattoo offer.
He's probably also doesn't care.
Jason was like thinking about taking up the head tattoo offer. He's got a full head of hair. He's like, can I just get a tattoo on my head? I'm like, I'll fucking pay for it.
I don't know if I should say this on the podcast.
Don't say it.
No, I'm not going to. But it would have been really funny, and we would have both wet ourselves.
I've got an empty bladder. I'm fine.
It would have been, on that show.
Oh no, I'm tangled up again. Like a inexperienced dog walker. Sorry, keep going.
You know the show that.
Yeah.
Because if you ask for things and you do a good job, then at the
They
end.
give it to you at the end. So I'm going to give you $12,000, and we paid your house off.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Because you work hard. Let's all cheer for the Swan, says Gavin. Party Hole has no hair on his head. Party Hole has more hair on his head than Luke.
I do, and it's probably
Tour boys, have a great weekend. Yeah, I think we're going to call it. This is just getting silly. If there's no more questions, Kira, you can play your wind-off music, or I'll play mine.
Hey, I'm an innocent bystander. They saying I drove.
I think we've answered most of the questions. If we didn't answer your question, I'm sorry. We'll be back here next Friday. Might be at a different time. Might be a little bit looser. And congratulations to the winners. We'll try and ring Jay, whoever it was. We'll send both of these out.
Yeah.
There'll be more prizes next week. And again, I know Jonesy says it all the time, but we are very blessed to be able to do this as our jobs. And we wouldn't be able to do it without all of you. So keep it green.
Thank you.